Let me tell you something, 1 year from now, your life can look entirely different, but only if you're willing to put in the work starting today. Success isn't a secret, it's a strategy. You don't need luck and you don't need handouts. What you need is a plan, discipline, and the courage to stick to it no matter what comes your way. First of all, define your vision. If you don't know where you're going, you'll never get there. Take a moment to think about what success looks like for you. I'm not talking about vague ideas like being happy or having a good job. I mean a crystal clear vision. Do you see yourself running your own business? Are you standing in front of a dream house with the keys in your hand? Are you debt-free, traveling the world, or helping your family financially? The clearer your vision, the stronger your motivation will be. Once you know what success looks like, write it down. Don't keep it in your head. It needs to be on paper or somewhere you can see it daily. Writing it makes it real, tangible, and measurable. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a declaration to yourself about where you're headed. Make it detailed. Don't just say, I want to be wealthy. Define what wealthy means to you, a six-figure income, owning assets, or being able to retire early. Now, I want you to imagine your vision in vivid detail every single day. Picture how it feels to achieve it. Smell the leather seats in your dream car. Hear the cheers when you land your dream job. This isn't about daydreaming, it's about anchoring yourself to your why. Your vision is the fuel that will keep you going when the road gets rough. Share your vision with someone you trust. Speaking it out loud gives it life. But remember, only share it with people who will support you, not those who will laugh or discourage you. Your vision is sacred, protected from naysayers and dream killers. Don't worry if your vision seems too big right now. That's the point. If your dreams don't scare you a little, they're not big enough. You're capable of far more than you give yourself credit for. Your vision is just the first step to unlocking that potential. Think about the person you'll become while chasing this vision. Success isn't just about achieving the end goal. It's about growth, discipline, and the resilience you build along the way. The process will shape you into someone stronger and wiser. Success doesn't come from trying to do everything at once. You need to narrow your focus and prioritize. Pick 3 goals that matter most to you this year, not 5, not 10, just 3. These are your non-negotiables, the things that no matter what you're going to achieve. These goals should align with your vision and challenge you to grow. Once you've identified your 3 goals, break them down. Don't let them sit as abstract ideas. For example, if one of your goals is to get in shape, define what that means. Is it losing 20 pounds? Running a 5,000, hitting the gym 3 times a week. Clarity is your best friend when it comes to goal setting. Write your goals down and place them where you can see them daily. This isn't just a motivational tactic, it's a psychological one. Seeing your goals keeps them top of mind and reminds you why you're working so hard. Make them part of your environment, like a constant nudge pushing you toward action. Commit to these goals like your life depends on them, because in many ways it does. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your commitments. If you treat your goals like they're optional, you'll get optional results. Treat them like they're do or die. Every decision you make should align with these 3 goals. When faced with a choice, ask yourself, does this get me closer to my goal or further away? If it doesn't serve your goals, let it go. Distractions are the enemy of progress. Celebrate small wins along the way. Achieving big goals is a marathon, not a sprint. Recognizing your progress keeps you motivated and reminds you that you're on the right track. Success is built on a foundation of small, consistent victories. Understand that setbacks will happen, but they don't define you. If you fall behind or face obstacles, don't abandon your goals. Adjust your strategy, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward. Persistence always beats perfection. Big dreams can feel overwhelming if you don't have a plan to get there. The secret to achieving anything monumental is breaking it into manageable steps. Each day, commit to taking at least one action, no matter how small, that moves you closer to your goal. This keeps you in motion and builds momentum. Start by creating a roadmap. Take your big goal and divide it into monthly, weekly, and daily tasks. Let's say your goal is to save $10,000 this year. That's about $833 a month or $28 a day. Knowing this gives you a concrete number to aim for every single day. Consistency is what separates dreamers from achievers. Even if you can't dedicate hours every day, those 15-minute bursts of focused action add up. It's not about how much time you have, it's about how you use it. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to start. Start where you are with what you have. Hold yourself accountable. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I move closer to my goal today? If the answer is no, don't beat yourself up. Just make sure tomorrow's answer is yes. Accountability builds discipline, and discipline builds success. Remember that progress isn't always linear. Some days you'll take big leaps, and other days you'll only take small steps. Both are equally important. The key is to keep moving forward no matter the pace. Track your actions and results. Use a journal, an app, or even a simple checklist. Seeing your progress on paper is incredibly motivating. It's a visual reminder of how far you've come and how close you're getting to the finish line. So, trust the process. Daily actions might feel insignificant at the moment, but over time they compound into extraordinary outcomes. Success is a long game, and every step you take today is paving the way for tomorrow's victory. Your morning set the tone for your entire day. Waking up early isn't just about getting out of bed, it's about owning your time before the world demands it from you. The earlier you rise, the more control you have over your schedule. This is your golden hour to focus on yourself, plan your day, and get ahead of everyone else who's still hitting the snooze button. Start small if you're not used to early mornings. Don't try to jump from waking up at 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. overnight. Adjust gradually, setting your alarm 15 minutes earlier each week. Use this time to do something productive, whether it's journaling, reading, exercising, or reviewing your goals. This isn't wasted time, it's investment time. Mornings are quieter, calmer, and free of distractions. This is when your mind is freshest and your energy is highest. It's the perfect time to think, make decisions, and set intentions for the day. When you start your day on purpose, you're less likely to get derailed by chaos or negativity later on. Plan your morning the night before. Lay out your clothes, prepare your breakfast, or list the top 3 things you want to accomplish. The less you have to think about in the morning, the easier it will be to hit the ground running. Success loves preparation, and preparation starts the night before. Your morning routine doesn't need to be complicated. You don't need a 2-hour ritual with yoga, meditation, and 10 affirmations. Just pick a few habits that energize you and get your day started on the right foot. This could be as simple as drinking a glass of water, stretching, and writing down your top priority for the day. Consistency is key. The more you stick to your morning routine, the more it becomes a habit. Habits don't require motivation, they run on autopilot. Imagine starting every day feeling productive, focused, and in control. That's the power of a solid morning routine. Don't underestimate what an early start can do for you. It's not just about having more hours in the day, it's about having more intentional hours. The world belongs to those who rise early, take charge, and make things happen while others are still sleeping. Excuses are dream killers, plain and simple. Every time you make an excuse, you're permitting yourself to stay stuck. Success doesn't care about your excuses, it cares about your effort. You can either make excuses or make progress, but you can't do both. Start by identifying the excuses you tell yourself most often. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I'll start tomorrow. These are lies your mind feeds you to keep you comfortable. Comfort is the enemy of growth. If you want success, you have to get uncomfortable. Excuses are nothing more than fear in disguise. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of hard work. The only way to overcome fear is to face it head on. Acknowledge it, but don't let it stop you. Replace every excuse with action, no matter how small. Stop blaming external factors for your lack of progress. Life isn't fair and obstacles are inevitable. But here's the truth. There's someone out there with fewer resources and bigger challenges who's already doing what you're making excuses about. If they can do it, so can you. Accountability is a powerful tool for eliminating excuses. Share your goals with someone who will hold you to your word. When you know someone's watching and expecting results, you're far less likely to give in to excuses. Accountability turns pressure into progress. Reframe your mindset about challenges. Instead of seeing them as reasons to quit, view them as opportunities to grow stronger. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you're proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. Challenges build resilience, and resilience builds success. Commit to a no excuses mentality starting today. Anytime you catch yourself making an excuse, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this true? Or am I just afraid of putting in the effort? Excuses are temporary, but regret lasts a lifetime. Choose action over regret every single time. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look around at your circle. Are these people lifting you or holding you back? Are they pushing you toward your goals or pulling you away from them? Your environment is either your greatest asset or your biggest liability. Start by identifying who in your life supports your vision. These are the people who encourage you, challenge you, and believe in your potential. Keep them close. Their energy will fuel your motivation, and their advice will keep you on the right track. Now, let's talk about the opposite people who drain you. These are the complainers, the doubters, the ones who always find a reason why something won't work. Distance yourself from them. Negativity is contagious, and it will infect your mindset if you let it. Seek out people who are already where you want to be. These could be mentors, colleagues, or even online communities. Surrounding yourself with successful, driven individuals will inspire you to level up. Success leaves clues, and you can learn a lot just by observing those who've already walked the path. Don't be afraid to outgrow relationships that no longer serve you. It's not selfish, it's necessary. Growth requires change, and sometimes that means leaving behind people who can't or won't grow with you. It's a tough pill to swallow, but your future self will thank you. Building the right network takes effort. Attend events, join groups, and connect with like-minded individuals. The more you put yourself out there, the more opportunities you'll find to form meaningful relationships. Relationships are the currency of success, so invest in them wisely. Your health is your foundation, your greatest asset. Without it, everything else falls apart. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't build a successful life if your body and mind are constantly breaking down. Taking care of your health isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for achieving your goals. Start with the basics, your diet. What you put into your body determines how much energy you have to give to your dreams. Fuel yourself with nutritious foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Cut back on the junk that slows you down. Eating well isn't about deprivation, it's about equipping yourself to perform at your best every single day. Next, prioritize movement. You don't have to be an athlete, but you do need to stay active. Whether it's walking, running, lifting weights, or practicing yoga, find something you enjoy and make it a habit. Exercise boosts your energy levels, sharpens your focus, and keeps your body strong. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling unstoppable. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Stress, anxiety, and burnout will take a toll if you let them. Make time for activities that bring you peace and joy. Meditation, journaling, or even a quiet walk in nature can do wonders for your mind. Protect your mental space by saying no to unnecessary stress and prioritizing what truly matters. Sleep is non-negotiable. You might think you can hustle through sleepless nights, but your body and brain need rest to recover and recharge. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. When you're well rested, you're more productive, more focused, and better equipped to handle challenges. Sleep is not a weakness, it's a superpower. Don't ignore the warning signs your body gives you. Pain, fatigue, and discomfort are not things to push through. They're signals that something needs attention. See your doctor regularly, get checkups, and address health concerns early. Preventative care is far easier than trying to fix a crisis later on. Remember that health isn't just a one-time fix, it's a lifelong commitment. Build routines that support your well-being and stick to them. The healthier you are, the more you can accomplish. Success isn't about burning yourself out, it's about building yourself up. Take care of your body, and your body will take care of your dreams. Financial stability is a cornerstone of long-term success. It's not just about how much you earn, it's about what you do with it. If you're spending everything you make, you're living on a treadmill that leads nowhere. Saving and investing your money is how you build a future that works for you instead of constantly working for your future. Start by creating a budget. This is your financial roadmap, a clear picture of what's coming in and going out. Track your expenses to see where your money is going. Most people are shocked when they realize how much they're spending on things that don't truly matter. You control your spending and you control your future. Pay yourself first. Before you pay any bills or spend a dime, set aside a portion of your income for savings. Treat it like a non-negotiable expense because it is. Even if you start small, minus 5% or 10% of your paycheck over time, that money adds up. Consistency is more important than the amount when you just started. Build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable and setbacks will come. An emergency fund is your safety net protecting you from financial ruin when unexpected expenses arise. Aim for 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. Knowing you have this cushion gives you peace of mind and the confidence to take calculated risks. Once you've established your savings, it's time to invest. Let your money work for you instead of sitting idle. Learn about different investment options like stocks, real estate, or mutual funds. Don't be intimidated by what you don't know. There are countless resources to help you understand the basics. The sooner you start, the more time your money has to grow. Avoid debt like the plague, especially high-interest debt. Credit cards and loans can trap you in a cycle that eats away at your income and future. If you already have debt, make paying it off a top priority. The less you owe, the more you can save and invest. Financial freedom starts with eliminating the chains of debt. Think long term. Success isn't just about today or tomorrow, it's about the decades ahead. Set financial goals that align with yours. Maybe it's buying a home, starting a business, or retiring early. Whatever your vision, saving and investing are the tools that will help you achieve it. Stay disciplined, stay patient, and watch your efforts compound into results. Success doesn't happen by accident, and it sure doesn't happen without consistent effort. If you're not measuring your progress, how do you know if you're moving in the right direction? Tracking your progress weekly is one of the most powerful tools you can use to stay on course. Without tracking, your goals can easily fade into the background and you can end up spinning your wheels without knowing why. Every week, sit down and evaluate where you are. Look at the goals you set for yourself and assess what you've accomplished. Break down the bigger picture into smaller, manageable tasks. This way you can see exactly where you're succeeding and where you might be slipping. Tracking gives you clarity and allows you to adjust your strategy if needed. Don't just track your wins, track your losses too. Success isn't only about what you get right, it's also about what you learn from what goes wrong. When something doesn't go as planned, it's an opportunity to grow. Identify the obstacles that are holding you back. Are they external challenges or are they internal mindset blocks? Understanding what went wrong makes it easier to adjust your actions going forward. Use a journal, planner, or even an app to track your progress. Write down your goals for the week and revisit them every day. Mark off the things you've achieved and don't be afraid to celebrate the small wins. It's easy to forget how much you've accomplished when you're too focused on what's still left to do. Those small victories build momentum, and tracking them reminds you of how far you've come. Set measurable and realistic milestones each week. Instead of vague goals like get better at my job, set specific actions such as complete a certification course or reach out to 5 potential clients. The more specific your goals, the easier it is to track progress and see results. This structure keeps you on track and holds you accountable. Make adjustments as needed. Tracking isn't just about collecting data, it's about making informed decisions. If you notice that you're consistently falling short on certain tasks, dig deeper into why. Are your goals too ambitious? Is something else in your life demanding your time? Use what you learn from tracking to recalibrate and stay aligned with your bigger vision. Review your progress and plan every week. Ask yourself what worked well this week, what didn't. What can I do differently next week to move closer to my goals? Regular reviews give you a sense of ownership over your progress and remind you that your success is in your hands. Tracking weekly keeps you focused, motivated, and constantly improving. Failure is not the end, it's the beginning of a new opportunity for growth. Too many people fear failure so much that they avoid taking risks, staying in their comfort zone where nothing changes. But here's the truth. If you're not failing, you're not trying. Failure is the universe's way of teaching you what doesn't work so you can find what does. It's a stepping stone on the path to success. When you fail, don't let it define you. Let it refine you. We all face setbacks. You might lose a deal, fail a test, or make a mistake in front of others. But those moments are not reflections of your worth. They are simply signals that you're pushing your limits, testing new ground, and challenging yourself. The more you fail, the closer you get to success. Shift your perspective on failure. It's not a reflection of who you are, it's feedback on what needs to change. When something goes wrong, take the time to analyze it. What went wrong? What did you learn? What can you do differently next time? These lessons are invaluable, and each failure brings you one step closer to getting it right. The best people in the world, entrepreneurs, athletes, innovators, didn't get where they are by avoiding failure. They got there by embracing it. They learned from every setback and used it as fuel to keep moving forward. Each failure is a chance to improve, to evolve, and to get better at what you do. Every time you fail, you're one step closer to mastering your craft. Don't be afraid to fail publicly. You're going to mess up in front of people, whether it's on a big stage, in a meeting, or the middle of a new venture. The key is to own it. Acknowledge the failure, learn from it, and move on. People respect resilience. They don't expect you to be perfect, but they do expect you to keep going no matter what. Remember, failure doesn't last forever unless you let it. It's a temporary setback, not a permanent situation. If you keep your head high and keep learning from your mistakes, you'll eventually turn your failures into your greatest victories. Every setback contains the seed of a comeback. It's up to you whether you water it or let it dry up. Keep failing forward. Every time you fail, you gain wisdom, and wisdom is priceless. No matter how many times you fall, you have the power to rise again stronger, smarter, and more prepared. Failure is just another word for experience. Experience that will eventually turn into success. Embrace it. Learn from it. Keep moving forward. Gratitude is the key that unlocks abundance in your life. You can't expect to receive more if you're not thankful for what you already have. Every step you take towards your success is a blessing. And it's crucial to appreciate the journey. No matter how tough things get, always remember that there is something to be grateful for. This mindset shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. And that shift creates a magnet for more good things to come your way. Being faithful to your journey, your purpose, and your goals is just as important. Faith isn't just about religion or spirituality. It's about trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust that things are unfolding exactly as they should. It's about continuing to move forward, even when you can't see the whole path ahead. Faith allows you to hold on to hope in the face of uncertainty, knowing that what's meant for you will come to you, even if it takes time. Gratitude should be a daily practice. Every morning, take a moment to acknowledge the blessings in your life, big and small. Whether it's your health, your family, or the opportunity to chase your dreams, write it down, say it out loud, or simply feel it in your heart. Gratitude keeps you grounded and reminds you that you are already living in abundance. The more you appreciate, the more you attract. But don't just be grateful for the easy stuff. Be thankful for the struggles too. They're the ones that teach you the most. The challenges, the obstacles, and the hardships are all part of the growth process. When you're able to find gratitude in difficult moments, you've unlocked the power to transform anything. Those hard times are shaping you into a stronger, more resilient person. And without them, you wouldn't be who you are becoming. Faith and gratitude go hand in hand. Faith gives you the strength to keep going when you feel like giving up. And gratitude ensures that you remain humble and appreciative of the journey no matter how difficult it gets. When you stay faithful to your purpose and grateful for everything that happens along the way, you'll notice doors begin to open that you never thought possible. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward your dreams. Stay faithful in your pursuit. Even when it seems like progress is slow, trust that your efforts are not in vain. And every night before you close your eyes, take a moment to reflect on the day with gratitude. This practice strengthens your belief that your hard work will pay off and that everything you've been through has prepared you for what's to come. Never lose sight of why you started. Your faith will carry you through the toughest times, and your gratitude will keep you connected to your blessings, reminding you that you are exactly where you need to be. Stay faithful to your vision, stay grateful for the process, and you will see the success you've been working for unfold before you. So you don't have to be perfect to start. You just have to start. 1 year from now, you'll either be celebrating the fruits of your labor or regretting that you didn't take action. The choice is yours. You have the power to create a life beyond your wildest dreams. Now, what are you going to do with it? Your 1 year success story starts today. Let's make it happen.